Hey everyone, no one left behind here, and I'm going to introduce something today called the video run through. I've gotten tired of seeing all the walkthroughs on YouTube, and I've gotten tired of having to go to GameFAQs and look and read like 20 pages before I figure out what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna do something that kind of meets in the middle. I'm gonna let the video. I'm playing this walkthrough on hard difficulty with the adventuresome playstyle. And I haven't, this is the first playthrough I've done, and I'm kind of compiling this run through as I go along. So bear with me. I think we'll get everything we need to. I'm going to be skipping side quests and some of the battles and getting right to the game. So as I'm compiling this run through, I might have missed a few things, but I think I got the majority of everything in the gameplay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take these, you know, 30, 45 minute, 4 hour long walkthroughs that, and a couple of them seen four specifically for Rainbow Moon, and they don't really have any description and they don't really go into anything. I think Astasia Soft put out like a walkthrough just for like the first little bit of the game to get you started. But I want something more in depth. I want something that goes all the way through the game. So this is the first part of that series. I'll be covering Cassar Island, and basically I'm just going to run through exactly what you need to do to complete the story. I'll have little clip-ins about what treasures you can get, possibly some commentary about what items are important and what strategies you might need. But for the most part, I'm going to put all that stuff on a separate video. This video is just going to be getting you through the game. So keep that in mind as we play through, and it'll go really quickly. When you're playing on hard and adventuresome, when you start this game, this island might take you 4 hours. Well, I've condensed about that 4 hours of farming for levels, getting the right equipment, figuring out what you need to do into just over 11 and a half minutes. So I believe this is going to help out a lot of gamers who are looking for answers. And as I go along, the run-throughs will get more in depth. This is my first one that I've really done for something on this magnitude. Soft really did put out a very in-depth game here, so it's fun to customize your characters and build up different things. Also, I guess in the midpoint, there's going to be a lot of trophy hunters wanting to play this game because most of the trophies on this game are pretty easy and straightforward. I think getting the platinum might be a little more difficult because people don't want to invest in getting all the way to level 500. But that's another story, and I'll cover that once we get through the game. And without further ado, the intro is finished, and it pops us out of this portal. Just west of this portal is the first town, Cassar town, we're going to be going to. There are three things in this town where you need to look at. The first is the Savant, where you level up your character after you've killed enemies. The second is the Healer, and for the first little bit, he'll heal your wounds for free. But I think after like level 2 or level 3, you start charging a little bit. And the third is the item shop. And there's not much to mention in the item shop except you want to pick up the daily grind armor and the daily grind hood as soon as you possibly can. It's your first armor set, and for this part of the game, you're going to want to buy it. So to start the game off, we're going to go down here and talk to Meriden, and he's going to get us on our quest. This is the main quest, and there's a couple other side quests in this area, but I'll cover those in a separate video, or look for annotations on this video. And if you go south from here, there's a tiny potion you can fight a small training imp for. We'll make our way up north from Meriden, and he's looking for an axe. We're going to find him that axe. So our path is blocked, so we're going to talk to Runthrough, and he's going to say, hey, well, you're looking for that axe? You know what? You need a ladder. Go back to Meriden and get a ladder from him. So we see that we need a pit, we need a ladder. Up to the north, there's a bag with some coins. So come back to Meriden and talk to him and tell him about the hole. He'll give you a ladder. See, take item reward, make sure you select that. And then we'll head back up north. Make sure that, see, I'm already at level 4. So what I've done is, I haven't got really far in the game, but I've farmed for some XP, try to level up my character. And then as soon as you get here, when you get past this enemy, you get your first skill, the Shield Bash. It's going to be really important to Baldrin. It's going to be his first ability. You're going to level up pretty quickly. I think as you progress through the game, it kind of falls into the background. Also, here we go. The next chest, we get the small mouse, and we'll see lots of different small animals. And what they do is it's an item that permanently levels up your stat, a specific stat for each different animal. So, anyways, we're coming back up here, and as we're looking for this axe, we run into Ed Ortable, who's seen Sarathrod, or however you say his name. He said he went to the mines to the south. So he's going to give us an axe to get through there. And we're going to go to the south, the Southport mines. We're going to find Sarathrod there. But back to those little animals. Those little animals, they're going to increase your stats. And one of the things that I saw to do with it was like, you know what? I want to focus on one character. I know I'm going to get some new characters along the way, but I'm going to put all of my permanent stat boosts on my main character because he's going to be my tank. Alright, so in Southport Mines, remember to continually use that savant, level up your character. The first thing the game even suggests you says you want to level up your attack and speed. Oh, we're going to encounter a new enemy here. We got the wannabe hero. We get past him to the north there. We'll find a chest with some torches and stuff that'll light our way throughout the dungeon. That might be one of the first battles you really have difficulty with there, the 5 enemies with the wannabe heroes. Just remember to keep farming for XP. And then here we get our first leveled up equipment, the Toy Sword Plus. And then right around the corner, we find the Smith, who allows for us to equip some of these items monsters drop onto our equipment and make them a little bit stronger. This is a really important tactic because you get longer on the game and you have to fight tougher enemies. So we're gonna put some stuff on the Toy Sword, and we're gonna go past these guys, and we're gonna get these bees, and there's a little bag afterwards with some treasure. We get another item shop, and another savant, another healer, and there's a chest with his second skill, Baldur's second skill, the Earth Crush, which attacks enemies diagonally. South of here, there is another chest where you have to fight some enemies, and you'll get a miscellaneous item expander. And then to the southeast, another small panda. So we're going to head north from this little town area in the dungeon, and north is the way we want to go. Sarathrod is this direction. If we peek in this corner, we'll get a couple more coins to add to our inventory, and then head southwest from here, beat up a couple more baddies, and we'll find Sarathrod. And Sarathod's going to give you that axe, and he's going to tell you to take it back to Mirrodin. And I think I'm going to skip really quickly here, so keep an eye out. There's the wannabe heroes. Kill both sets of these guys. It's a lot of experience points that'll help your guy level up really quickly. But talk to him, and make sure you talk to him twice, because he gives you legendary axe, and then he's like, alright, what? And then you come back and talk to him, and he'll tell you more information about what you need to do. This is also your first trophy you receive in the game. I guess you might have received one before that if you died 3 times in battle, but this is your first story-related trophy. Oh, and there's some coins in the corner right there. Coming out here, like I said, knock out the other guy, and then we head south from here, and we're going to find a quick exit to the entry. One of the things I want to mention to you, I'm going to skip over it real quick here, is there's 2 levers here. The first lever lets you back to the beginning. The second lever right here allows you to get access to a different part of the dungeon. Now, I'm not going to cover that part of the dungeon because there's nothing story related there, but you need to go over there and farm for levels. So we're back in town. We give Mirrodin the axe. He tells us to talk to Stella. She wants the poison flasks, and she gives you the ladder to get through that hole you saw in the northeast pit near Ed Ortable, the guy that told you where Sarathrod was at the mine. So we're going to go over to the east. I'm going to quick pan here. We run through. See, we're about to get to, and that's where you put the ladder, that red circle, and then we're going to chest. And then right here is where you talk to an NPC who will join you, this archer chick. And she's going to give you the Citadel Thief key, allowing you to get in this dungeon right here. And we're going to use that key, and we're going to get in here. And at first these guys might look a little intimidating, and we're going to grab this chest, gives us our first fight pattern. We'll get more into that later. That's for tactics. I'm not worried about that. But get rid of these guys, get them out of the way. If you need to go back to the healer, do so. Pick up the map of the Thief Citadel, check it out, and press square to look at the map. Or you go to the items menu and scroll down and find the map, and then it'll bring it up for you. So we're just going to quickly clear this dungeon. There's a bunch of levers and switches we need to pull. Just watch the video walkthrough. I'm not going to tell you go left, right, go up, and go south. Just keep a close eye out for what you need to do. Some of these enemies will give you a little trouble, but I think most people are going to be alright. Just visit the healer as much as you need to. He's just right there to the east from where we are right now. Take out this guy, pick up a couple more treasure, we get a bunch of fruit, and food and some coins. Helps out. Pulls another switch. Alright, so while you're watching this, I'm going to give you a couple a couple tips for what you want to do around in here. Is you're going to have to be farming a lot, and this is quick time, so it doesn't really do justice to how long it takes you to get through here. Remember to keep spending your points at the spawn. There'll be an item shop that opens up down here, and I'll get back to that in a second because we're focusing on our main character, but we're going to need to have a good support character, so we're going to level up our archer here in just a second. But go back, fight your enemies, use the healer whenever you need. Alright, so we're going to be running through this dungeon pretty quickly, and we're looking for that poison flask for Stella. And we're getting all the treasures, we're getting all the XP. I think by the time we want to leave Cassar Island, we want to be level 8, and there's going to be a boss coming up here pretty soon that we're going to actually need to have a strong character for. And we'll pull this lever, and I think we're almost there. We're almost at the end of this dungeon already. And we're gonna have to fight this crystal mage or whatever, and he's gonna have trapped Sarathrod for a second time in this game already. The guy is a complete idiot, and he's actually gonna like defend himself. He's like, I'm not an idiot. Anyways, so we're gonna go down here. We're gonna pick up Fruit Rain, another skill that's gonna be really useful. If you ever get hungry, you can just cast it and give you some fruit, and level up will give you stronger fruit. We're going to see our scroll shop. This is the first one we run into. Make sure you buy that speedy riposte, and then come over to the item shop and buy the archer's first equipment. That'll help level her up. Make sure you use the healer constantly. See, so I've already jumped from level 5 to level 7. You're going to need to be about level 7, level 8 to take the end of this guy. We're going to come over here, we're going to pull both these switches. One switch opens up the thing, and one switch gives you quick access back up to the top there. We don't need to fight that guy because we can go around him. Come up here, fight this earth golem, and this is the final area of the citadel. Real quick point, you can miss this, you can walk right by it. Grab this last treasure chest over here, more small animals. Remember to keep equipping those to Baldrin. And we'll go down here, and there's 2 more switches we need to hit. That one leads to the exit, and this one right here leads to this treasure room. So hit both of them, and it'll take you back out. And the first one we hit will take you down here. This will give you some coins, but this bag over here gives us this first rainbow medal, and we're going to need to collect all of these in this game. And I'll get to collecting most of those. I've got like 95% of them. I'm almost close to finishing the quest at the end of my game. But we're going to need to collect all of those as we go along. We don't want to miss any of them because we're not going to want to come back and do it. So we're going to talk to Sarathrod. We're going to get that poison flask from that enemy we just beat. Sarathrod will tell us to go back to Cassar. We're going to go back to Cassar, and we're going to just truck it back there full speed. We don't want to fight any enemies. We're level 7. We're good to go. Stop by the Savant, use some of those pearls. But just skip all these enemies. Run back here. Talk to Stella. Give her a freaking flask, because I know that's what she wants. Yay, hooray, you got your flask. Alright, now she says you have to wait till midnight. So we're going to head east from here. There's a little camp. We're just going to camp out until 0000. You'll see, I'll do it right here for you. And we get to 08. We walk over to the well. We talk to the well, and boss fight. Alright, I'm going to post the boss fight in a different video. Don't worry about looking for it here because I didn't post it in here. That's not what we're doing. We're just trying to get you through the level. And we'll get our second trophy. Now, talk to Stella after you beat the boss, and she'll give you the harbor gate key, allowing you to exit Cassar Island. And that's the main quest. Cassar Island, done. Wrap. Complete. Rent a boat, and we're going to head west from here. We'll get more into that in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough, or rather this run through. I hope it was something different for you. I hope it helped you. Please give me some feedback. This is my first one I've really done where I've tried to go in depth. It took a lot of time, took a lot of editing. I hope it was not too fast paced, but fast paced enough to keep your interest, so where you got all the information you needed to. And be on the lookout for the next few I put out, because I have every intention of finishing this game and making it easy as possible for everyone. So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and just tell me what you think. What can I do better for the next one? Because it's going to take me at least a week to get the next one up. and we're gonna try to do the next one even quicker without that opening and me talking about what we're doing time. As a final word, I just want to say thanks to East Asia Soft and SideQuest Studios, and this is No One Left Behind signing out.